Hello and good morning. It's not even that early. It's like 10:15 in the morning, but my eyes are like swollen a little bit. They're a little tired. I did have some good dreams last night though. I'm not gonna lie. I had this one dream where I don't really remember what happened, but it was like a silent dream. Like I couldn't hear anything going on, but I could kind of tell what the vibe was. And it was kind of like three sisters, and one of them is with like the enemy, and like I don't know, it was weird, but like I could tell what was going on. I have it in my head, like I have a specific scene from my dream in my head. I couldn't hear what was going on, so I don't actually know, but I know the sisters hated the guy, and the one girl that was with him didn't necessarily like him either, but didn't hate him, kind of thing. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Today I'm gonna be doing a 10K writing day attempt again. This is only 2 weeks after I did my last one. And I actually did the last one. 2 weeks ago I did 11,000 words. So good for me. And in that video I said, I'll do this sporadically, you know, I'm not gonna do this often. And then 2 weeks later I'm doing it again. And basically my thought process was, I'm writing a different book now. I just started it on Monday. It's Saturday, and it's like it's another sequel to this series. So I'm like, might as well just do a 10K day for every single one of the books, starting with book 2. But like, it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do it now, and it's the beginning part of the book. So I'm on chapter 5. So I feel like it'll be easier to get the 10,000 down, but also I've been like lagging on writing this week. I get like an hour done or like 45 minutes done. I'm like, okay, we're good. I'm tired. So, and I mean, that does end up being 1,000 to 2,000 words, just depending on how much time I put in. But getting to 10,000, you need to put a lot more energy in. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go, but currently I'm gonna tell you how many words we have in the story. Currently we're at 12,328 words, meaning we have to get to 22,000 today. So yeah, let's go. So it's about to be 12 o'clock and I started at 10:30. I took about 15 minutes in there where I wasn't writing. But other than that, I got a bunch of writing done. We got 2,162 words. And that was just finishing off chapter 5. I already had like 500, like 30-ish words in the chapter when I started. But yeah, we're about 20% of the way through. And we've got quite a bit to go. But that last chapter to chapter 5, oh, I've been so excited to write that since I wrote the outline. So yeah. Oh my god, I love that scene. It's so cute. This is about 2 minutes after that last clip, but I started writing the last clip. Not started. I was finishing writing the last chapter, and I was like, I kind of want some donuts. I don't know where this came from, but I decided I wanted some donuts. So I think I'm gonna walk to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not gonna buy coffee because I have coffee. Like, I've made myself an iced coffee. It's right here. It's in here. But I think I'm gonna go buy some donuts. Also, I really love my outfit today. I'm wearing my white turtleneck, this sweater, my ice link necklace, and then these jeans with my socks. I wore this exact outfit yesterday, but all I did was go to the library to pick up some books. So I was like, I'm gonna wear it again today because it's so cute. Like, it's so cute. I wore it with my Air Forces. So I'm gonna do that again. And we're gonna go get some donuts. I need my mask. Let's go. We got the donuts. They were out of like pretty much everything, so I just got a couple chocolate frosted, which I mean is one of my favorites, so that's a good thing, but they were out of everything. It's okay. That just meant I didn't buy more. But the donuts are required. It is 1:20. I am down on the ground now. I prefer to write here sometimes. Plus the light is hitting and it's nice to be in this area. Plus with this lap desk, I can put it to whatever height I want, so it's better for my arms. Because like at the table, it's like the table's a little bit higher, so my arms go a little bit. Anyway, we moved, and I'm writing chapter 6. We're, I'd say like halfway, a little bit over halfway through chapter 6. And what was I gonna say? Oh, my word count for the day. I don't know what is going on with me. My mind is just like all over the place. We are at 3,492 words for the day. That means we have 6,508 words to go. It's going pretty well. I do have a dirty scene coming up though, and I don't know if I'm in the mood to write it right now. We'll see. It's no secret that there are specific characters whose scenes that I love to write, and the end of not just the end of chapter 6, but parts of chapter 6 and the very beginning of chapter 7. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to write because I love them. I mean, I love all my characters, but like these specifically, I really love. And I did not write the dirty scene. I skipped it. But I think I'm gonna go back and write it now because it's the only scene left in chapter 6. So I want to finish chapter 6. So I'm gonna go write it now, and then we'll move on to the rest of chapter 7. We're at 4,715 words for the day. We have 5,285 to go. So I lied. I did not write the dirty scene. I started it, but then I was like, I really don't feel like writing this right now. So I'm just gonna do it later when I'm more in the mood, because I don't want to just like write whatever just to get it done. I want to actually, I'm gonna edit this, but I still want it to be a usable scene. And I'd rather not just make stuff up just to make it up, just to go. So I'm just gonna go back later. It's fine. The rest of the chapter is done, so we're just gonna pretend it's done. I can go back and do it whenever I'm in the mood. So we're gonna continue on with chapter 7. So I made some tea and I gave myself like a 30-minute break. So it's now 3 o'clock exactly. And I was on YouTube, and then I just came across this one video of, like the movie reviews. And so this man is going off about Sierra Burgess's Loser. I never watched that movie because it sounds like trash. It's completely about catfishing, but apparently I don't know if there's a good ending, like a happy ending. I'm sure there is because it's one of those movies, but it's such a trash idea that I can't even bother myself to watch it for an hour and a half. So I don't care about being spoiled on this movie review because I'm not gonna watch it. And I'm like 6 minutes into the review. It's like a 20-minute review, and he's just going off about how bad it is. I'm like, yep, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how I would feel. So I'm so glad I didn't watch it. But it is time to start writing. I think I'm gonna write for a little bit and then I'll go back and watch that video because I want to finish it. I don't think those donuts, well, I ate one and like a half. I don't think they sat well because my stomach was not feeling it. We're good now. Right before we went up to the bathroom, I got to 6,007 words. Basically what I did is I started writing a little bit more of chapter 7, like seriously just a little bit more. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to chapter 6 and write that scene. Cause like I knew it would happen, where I just needed to wait until I was more in the mood to write that scene. And I did. So now chapter 6 is completely done. I'm on chapter 7. And basically the reason I went back to write it is because I was avoiding trying to write the scene. But now we're done with that. So now I have to write this scene. And here's my thing. I don't like skipping around. So I like going chronologically. Where if it's like a sex scene or a sexy kind of scene, I can skip that usually. Because it's not necessarily something important to the story. To the storyline. It's just a relationship thing. So for the storyline I can skip those, and those are fine. Mind you, I still went back and wrote it. But for the actual storyline, I like going in order, because although I have an outline, a lot of the times when I'm actually writing the scene, I might add something that I hadn't thought of before, or just something that I see I might go back to later, you know, and I might not, but the fact that I might means I'm not going to write any of the following scenes because I need to know what happens in that scene. Long story short, I have just under 4,000 words left, which means we're definitely finishing chapter 7 today and starting chapter 8. We'll see if how far we have to get into chapter 8 to finish those 3,993 words. It is just before 4:30 and we are at 7,016 words for the day. We just finished chapter 7 and we have 2,984 words to go, but yeah. I don't know why I was avoiding writing that scene, because I was writing the scene and I was like, I actually like the scene. I don't know why I was avoiding. I don't know, but I like the scene. So yeah, we're gonna go on to chapter 8, and I don't think it's gonna be that long of a chapter, so we might even have to go on to chapter 9 in order to finish the almost 3,000 words. Let's go. Let's go after I do a little break though, because I want to finish watching that video. So it's 5:20. I've just spent the last like half an hour watching Dragon's Den on YouTube. I love watching when the dragons, you know, get really mad at the entrepreneurs. But yeah, I've been wasting my time. We still have that 2,900 whatever words to do. But I think I'm gonna do that after I eat. I have lasagna cooking in the oven. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give myself a break until that's ready. And that should be another like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And just watch some Dragon's Den. And then we'll continue on with the writing. But honestly, I think the writing has gone faster today, like in terms of words per hour. But I've had more breaks, because I had like that 1 hour to go to Dunkin' Donuts. I had like time just like walking around, using the bathroom, or watching that Sierra Burgess's loser review, watching Dragon's Den right now. So I feel like I've had more breaks today, which is why it's pushing the time, so it's gonna seem like it took longer, but I feel like I'm writing the scenes at like not like very fast pace, but like at a pretty decently fast pace. I don't know, but yeah, 3,000 more words, and I feel like I'll get it, especially because tonight I'm supposed to have a video chat with my friends. And they're in California, so they're 3 hours behind. So I have to wait for it to be late enough for them to be done with their day. So it's even later for me. So I'm going to be staying up today anyway. So we get all day. We're still watching Dragon's Den. But the lasagna is ready. It's the vegetable lasagna from Trader Joe's. Here's what it looks like. We'll see how it tastes. I've never had it before, but it looks good. Quick review of this lasagna. It's so good. It was so good. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be rebuying this. It's so good. It's like subconsciously I knew that the beginning of chapter 8 was not a part I wanted to write. Here's why. It's not because I don't want to write the thing. It's because I left the outline vague, because when I was writing the outline, I wasn't even aware of like what they would actually be saying, or like what the story would actually have in it. So it's like, oh, I'll just think about it when I'm writing it. I do this a lot. But now we're here and I still don't know what that little bit is gonna be. So the good thing about this is like one of those things that I can skip and then come back to, or I can write kind of vague and then on my round of edits I can really add into it. So that is the positive. But not the entire beginning. It's just that one little section that I don't know what to do to the story. But like the rest of that scene, I am actually excited to write. It's just that one little section. So we have changed, and I also don't know if I'm gonna be having my video chat with my friends tonight because they're not responding, so I don't know. But I just finished another scene for chapter 8. We have 8,455 words done. We have 1,545 words to go, which is very doable. That's like not even an hour to an hour's worth of writing on a normal, not tired day. But considering it's 8:30 and I've been writing all day, I've been doing a very bad job at writing all day because something has hit me this week, and it's a little writing slump, but it's not an actual slump because I'm still getting it done, because I do see it as a priority and, you know, eventual job. But yeah, I actually really like this scene that I wrote right now, and more importantly, I really like this last sentence. I said that hesitantly because I wasn't sure if it was the full sentence, but like this last little section that I wrote. Yeah, the sentence, the entire sentence, because it's basically she's saying something. So I was like, oh, is that the full sentence or not? No, yeah, that full sentence. I'm a fan. But yeah, we have 1,500 words. We're 1,400 words into chapter 8. So it could be just the rest of chapter 8. The very most, it's going to be like a small section of chapter 9 as well. But I'm thinking it's probably just going to be... Yeah, actually, no, it probably will be all of chapter 8 and then just like a tiny section of chapter 9. But we'll see. It might not be. We'll see. So I just went off to pee, and while I was there, I was thinking about the ending that I already have, not like fully planned, but like I've thought about and I've kind of have it planned for the final book in this series. And then I realized I don't remember how I ended off this book in the outline because I don't have the 4th book outlined. So I don't really know how we're gonna lead off to the ending point. And then I was like, wait, how does this book even end? So the smart thing to do would be to go and check how this one ends. But like, where's the fun in that? Where's the mystery in that? We're all gonna learn together when I write it. So I really be going into these scenes, reading one line instead of the entire paragraph, and starting to write it, and then it's only happened a couple times, but then I read something else in the paragraph, I'm like, shit, I have to go change that. So I really do be doing the least. Like, even with my own stuff, I'm like, what is the least possible thing I can do to accomplish this? So, yeah, well, I'm not gonna read it. I might read it another day, but we're not reading it today. We finished chapter 8 with 472 words left. As I thought, we would have to write a little bit of chapter 9 to finish off our 10K, but being so close, I now have to finish it, even though I don't really want to write chapter 9 right now. But I keep saying that for all the scenes, and then I'm like writing them. I'm like, no, actually, this is fun. I'm just so lazy. But less than 500, 472, let's go. I just glanced over chapter 9, the entire outline. I glanced over, I didn't really read it. After this first chunk of scene, this next part is like the part I'm so excited for. Okay, we're only 50 words in. I'm definitely not getting to that next part today. We're getting to it tomorrow, obviously. But considering today's a 10K day, I'm probably not going to write that much tomorrow because I am always drained of my creativity the day after 10K. I say always, like I do this a lot, but last time I was drained. So I'm assuming I'm gonna be drained again tomorrow. Plus I have a bunch of homework and other stuff to do. But I'm so excited for that part. Okay, let's go. Things are really gonna start picking up in a couple chapters. And I mean, they're good now too, but like the parts that I'm really excited about writing are gonna start picking up in a couple of chapters, and I'm so excited. Okay, it's been a full 30 seconds since that last clip, and I don't think we're gonna do it because like I don't want to force myself to do it. Also, my neighbor above me is so loud right now. Not right now, but like always. But I'm sure you can hear it stomping on the ground. But yeah, I don't want to force this scene just to get another 420 words down. So I'm just not gonna do it. Which is why this is gonna be called attempting 10K in one day. Because I'm almost there. I'm not gonna do it. If I change my mind later, which I'm 99.7% sure I'm not going to, I will inform you. But we are at 21,906 words for the manuscript, which is not bad. It's about 87 pages, I believe it was. You know what I do? Pause. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna put you down. So what I do is I check for like the word count and stuff like that, and then I check on a paperback how many pages that'll approximately be, and then I grab a paperback. I just randomly grab this one. It does matter which one you grab, but I don't know what my paperback is gonna look like, so I just grab this one, and then I go through that many pages to see how much that would be. So we're currently at 87 pages, which would be approximately that much. This is approximately 330 pages, which again is another reason why I grabbed this one, because I feel like that'll probably be approximately how long my books are on average, like give or take. So I feel like that's a good show. I'm not expecting my first draft to be like 330 pages, but my final draft I expect to be approximately this big. So we're about 87 pages in, and we're only 8 chapters in, so that's really good. Oh, okay, now we're done. Also, coming back, I made a cup of coffee. It was like an hour and a half ago, but this cup came out so much better than the one I made this morning. I mean, I still drank the one from this morning, but this one came out so much better. And I know you're probably thinking it's 9:30. What the hell are you doing drinking coffee? But